Hello and welcome everyone to our virtual back to school night at Washington Township High School for the 2020-21 school year. This is certainly a start to a year like no other, but I am very glad you've chosen to join us. My name is Jonathan Strout and I'm very proud to serve as your principal at Washington Township High School. As I record this video, I'm also pleased to share that we're off to a great start with our hybrid schedule. Things aren't perfect, and we are continuing to explore ways to continue to improve instruction for all of our students, whether they be attending school a few days a week in person or working fully remote from home as part of Cohort D. What I can tell you is just how pleased I've been with our first few days of in-person instruction in the building. We've implemented many new safety procedures for our students and staff, and everyone has really done an excellent job adhering to these new expectations. I haven't seen or even heard of any concerns with mask wearing, and we're all adjusting to the new detailed walking paths that have been designed to maximize one-way traffic throughout the school day. And while it looks and feels different in school, one thing is for sure. Our students and our staff are really happy and excited to be back. Tonight's about getting to know your child's teachers and expectations for each of their courses. Please be mindful of this. Tonight is not a night designed for individual discussion about your child. There's most definitely a time and a place for this, but just not tonight. Parents are encouraged to email or call their child's teachers anytime with questions or concerns. We're all here to help. But with only 10 minutes allotted for each of the courses this evening, I hope that you can understand why this just isn't the venue for individual conferences, just as it wouldn't be in a typical live back-to-school night event. In addition to the many dedicated teaching staff you will meet virtually this evening, I want to also highlight some of our other caring educators that are ready and able to assist our students and our parents anytime you need us. Every student has a school counselor assigned alphabetically. Our school counselors are advocates for our students and are ready to help with all issues related to social emotional development, college and career planning, and the general day-to-day tasks associated with academic supports at school. Our school counseling department also includes 2 skilled student assistance coordinators that are always on the move, helping to create programs and to provide additional support for our students and their families. Each child that has an individualized education plan, or IEP, also has a case manager that is assigned to assist. Our administrative team includes an assistant principal at each grade level. Our 9th grade assistant principal is Angela Costello, 10th grade, George Passante, 11th grade, Steve Cordner, and 12th grade, Dan Saya. Our assistant principal for athletics is Mr. Kevin Murphy, and both our 9, 10, and 11, 12 wings are led by executive assistant principals that also play a key role in all aspects of your child's progress at school. Mr. Steve Selby is the 9, 10 executive assistant principal, and Mr. John Savarese is the executive assistant principal of the 11, 12 wing. While teachers and counselors are often your first point of contact, please never hesitate to reach out to any one of our administrative team if you have questions or if you need help or if you're just not sure where to turn. Nothing's more important than the health and safety of our students and our staff, and I couldn't be more confident than I am in the work that is done on a day-to-day basis by our school nurses, now more than ever. Our 9-10 wing nurse is Mrs. Cotton, and our 11-12 wing nurse is Mrs. Lukowitz. If your child is ill, please do not send them to school. If there's a health concern in your home related to COVID-19, I urge you to share this information with the appropriate school nurse. They care so much about our kids and our community, and they will assist you accordingly. We'll get started in a few minutes with our first period class set to begin at 6:35 after this video ends. The schedule shown here details the times for each period to meet, so please be aware of that. We have built in 5 minutes of virtual passing time so that parents are able to exit one class before joining the next. This will also give our teachers a chance to move virtually on to their next class in sequence. If you have more than one child at the high school and you're a family with 2 or more parents splitting responsibilities to attend each of the classes, now would be a good time to take each device and go into a different room in the house in order to access these courses without interruption. I'm a parent of 3 children myself, so I know this can be a challenge trying to be in 2 places at once. In order to assist you, teachers have been asked to make a recording of each of their courses and to make that video or screencast accessible to you for another week so that if you can't join a class live this evening, you will still be able to get that information you may have missed. It's very important to keep in mind that parents will need to access their child's Schoology account this evening. If you've taken the steps to set up your parents' Schoology account, that's great and kudos to you for doing so, but just for clarity purposes, tonight you must be logged on through the student's account. It'll be easiest to access if you're already logged into your child's device. Once logged in, go to the district website, wtps.org, hover over the Students tab, and then click on Schoology. You may need your child to provide their login credentials to assist you, and you'll be able to get started right away. If your child has a study hall on their schedule, there's no class for you to access tonight, so you have a bit of a break. This would be a great time to take a look at some of the resources available on our school counseling department's website. Well, thank you once again for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us, and I hope you get a lot out of this event. Now it is time to move you along to your child's first period class. Thanks, everyone, and have a great night.